What's going on? What is going on? It is your boy, Smooth Blaze, and I'd like to welcome you back to CEO Lifestyle, Episode 3. Now, before we get into any major points for this week, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, select all so you will not miss one single video. Now, 2 weeks ago, the topic we discussed for Episode 2 was the importance of vision and strategy. You can't have one without the other. They must be in alignment. The vision must have a blueprint to get things to execute. That's what we hit as a CEO. Now, this week, for episode 3, we will discuss partnership and resources and why do they matter. Partnership and resources matter. Now, before we can understand the difference between these two, you have to define what they are. Based off of my research, I discovered that one, partnership is a relationship between two or more people to do trade or business. Resources is any physical material, money, staff, or skill that is available to be used to satisfy needs, achieve, or solve a major problem. Now, both of these components are essential to the growth of your business, whatever it may be, personal or on a job. They are needed because you may have certain things that another company needs, or you may be lacking in certain areas where somebody has more of expertise. So we have to analyze and look at what are some of the benefits of having a partnership. One, shared resources and capital. Partnerships are a pool of financial resources that are used to easily raise capital growth and new investments. It's important to have the resources because it expands your territory, not just being what you have just as an organization. Number two, another benefit would be skills and knowledge. When you combine different skill set, experiences, and expertise, it gives you a different mindset and different perspective. I may have this viewpoint, but a guy that's been working in carpentry, the guy that's been working in automotive, they may have a different thing. So if I'm working on doing some type of business for myself and I have to work and intertwine with these persons, they give different insight to put our ideas together to execute. Easy and less cost formation, meaning that the amount of paperwork it would take or the restrictions will be limited because what we're doing is, okay, I need an electrician. All right, with this electrician, you can go in and wire my house and do what you got to do. I'll give you, we'll sign a contract, you do the paperwork for that, bam, instead of me trying to figure it out on my own. Or if I need a plumber, go ahead and figure out, okay, what is your schedule like? How can we put you in? You do the plumbing work, we have a contract, we negotiate, pay the money, supply and demand, done. Passing through taxation, meaning that the federal income taxes of a business level, you're looking at it from this perspective. Instead of profit, loss, and gains being reported in partners, you'll get a lot of tax privileges. So when you partner with somebody else to get a job done, there'll be tax breaks. But if you try to do everything yourself, it will increase the amount of income that you have, and you have to be able to account for that as well. Share responsibility and work-life balance, meaning that if I'm the sole person doing all the work, there's no such thing as work-life balance. It's just mainly work. When you're intertwining with other people, you dictate the responsibility of each of those persons so they can have a work-life balance as well as you. Great opportunity for growth. Partnerships bring opportunities for people that may be lacking. If you're dealing with a person that works on a car, but you don't have enough vehicles that have damage, it's a supply and demand. So if I have a whole load of vehicles that need work and I don't have nobody fix it, that brings the two together. It's an opportunity for growth, not only for them to receive more business, but for me to be able to get those cars fixed and ship them out and do what I gotta do. Lastly, when it comes to the importance of partnership, or the benefits will be flexibility. Partners can tailor their partnership agreement to divide profits, loss, and responsibilities. When you have more flexibility to do these things instead of doing everything by yourself, Your partnership will allow you to leverage their time, energy, and you can go and work on something else that you want to take care of. If you have a person working on your house, okay, they're working on that. Let me work on trying to get another person for the next project we have to have, which is the new flooring. It allows you to do different things, or you could be on a vacation. Hey, I need you to get this done. I'm on vacation, the work's still gonna get done. Now, this is the major point when it comes to outside of the partnership, which is essential. Resources. You need to understand the types of resources that are available. First is human resources, aka human capital, meaning you having employees, you having managers, supervisors, expertise, skilled persons in place to get the job done. That is so important. Without that, you ain't getting nothing done. Another resource would be financial resources. Deals with cash flow, deals with equity and properties or land, deals with debt, deals with credit line. All these are other forms of tangible things that you can use to get things done. Another example will be physical resources, which is more tangible. When you give that, you can think about the machinery to create a product, the raw materials, the equipment, vehicles, real estate, etc. Those are physical aspects as it relates to resources. Intangible things are things that you physically can't see. Let's just go into that. This deals with patents, trademark, copyrights, brand reputation, customer data, and also culture. These are very important things that are intangible but are beneficial to the growth and the prosperity of your business. So always look at the tangible and intangible assets, physical and intangible assets. Lastly, or one of the last points will be technology resources. Now, when we're doing these businesses, we got to continually update the software, meaning we can't do the old school of checks and doing all these other things. We may not have the time or capability of doing that. So you need software, you need different hardware, cybersecurity for protection, automatic tools to make the process effective and efficient. Let's say that you have a event that you're promoting, right? Or you're trying to do a fundraiser for your company, for scholarships, or just say to give back to the community. By you having an event, a flyer, you can put a QR code in where everybody can go in and pay. Set an amount, it automatically goes right into your account. So those things are things you use technological resources to execute well when it comes to that, because you need these things. We already talked about tangible items and intangible things. We talked about information as far as resources, the importance of data and those things. Now, as you look at all these things, you can ask yourself these three questions. When you're looking at your business, personal or professional, look at these three things. Does your partnership lead to positive outcomes? Those persons you connect with, are they assets or their liabilities? Do they actually add and bring value to what you're doing? If they don't, get rid of them. If they do, continue to maximize and treat them right. Number two, what resources do you already have? As you're reviewing over your inventory of equipment as well as money, and matter of credit as well as equity, look at what we already have. What can I do to maximize on that to get what you need done? Do we have all the resources? Are we missing some? These questions you have to ask yourself. Lastly, what are some ways to enhance the partnership and resources? One way could be showing your appreciation for all the work they do. You can have a event where you say, I'm gonna bring all the people together, or I can give them a thank you card, or you create a environment where you have a meal for them, a breakfast for them. Show them how much you appreciate them. Give them awards, give them different things to show that you appreciate these guys. This could be on a personal level, on a private. These things are essential to keeping the resources flowing well. If you have scholarship, different things, and also partnerships where you understand that it's not just about you doing a job, it's about building relationships and maintaining them, because they are the essential part of it. So as we close, I would like to thank you for checking out my channel. Please make sure you hit the notification bell, comment, subscribe, do all those things. But before we go, please remember the simple phrase: we cannot control the hand that was dealt for us, but we can move with a purpose. It is your boy Smooth Blaze, and I am signing out. Peace.